SMJC 595 being in the top 10. 303 Racing have now taken second place in the Clubman. They are 11th overall. Rye House Bandits are 12th and third place in Clubman. All of those, give or take, are on around the same pit stop as well. So it's looking pretty close within the Clubman for the Clubman podium. MS Belgium is in 13th, the 443 car. In 14th, it's the 6 of Modernised Racing. 15th is 780 TMS Trico, the 19 of the Frosterley Inn, formerly the NBR Racing Squad. They are in 16th place. 17th is the 24 of Modernised Karting. 18th is the 198 of DW Racing, and 19th is the 61 of Alessia. 20th is the 888 of Blue Dog, and rounding out the Clubman field, sort of, we will come back to that in a moment, is the 340 TT Sport, or 34 TT Sport in 21st place. Then we get into our hires. So 22nd place overall is our leading hire runner, which is kartevents.be. They are currently pumping in sub 1 minute 20 laps. So they are well deserving of their lead status at the moment, and they have just over a lap in front of team exceeding track limits. Lockwell Hill Karting are in 24th overall, third in class, but they are currently in the pits, exceeding track limits, also over to pit stop imminently as well. So we'll look for that to juggle about a little bit and probably swap back. Fourth place is Eco Racing 987, formerly Team Bonato. 26th is 169 of Euro Bandits. 27th is the Core Blimey Racing. 28th is SKA Racing, which stands for Swindon Karting Arena. Oh, I did remember that. I'm quite impressed with myself there. 29th is the EDKT 24-hour team, which stands for the English Deaf Karting Team. 30th is Team Tate. 31st G3 Pro. 32nd A66. They're on a big recovery drive after some woes in the first hour, after leading the higher field through about the first 40 minutes or so, and then ended up down at the workshop with a cart injury of some kind. I can't remember off the top of my head exactly what it was, but they are fighting their way back through and are currently 10th in class. So well done to them for climbing back through. Still a long way to go, and we will look how far they can get back up the field. 33rd is SRW Racing. 34th, my friend while I was out during my stint of Century Sim Racing. Very kind, found me 4/10 of a second, thank you to them. 35th is BTM UK2. 36th is NRG Global Power. You'll see them on screen. They've got a bright white light on the front of their hire cart. 37th is Jibtech. 38th BTM Racing UK. 39th is the 555 of the renowned Vankels, who are the Mazda 787B Nassau panel. You'll see them. 40th is Zap. 41st is A662. 42nd Algorithmic Ascendancy. 43rd Pace Limited. 44th is Hopeless Disaster. 45th is the Rejects of the BUKC, also known as the BUKC Rejects, aptly called. 46th is kartevents.be2. Just a footnote while I am on the two kartevents.be teams, they are actually running as two-man teams. Just to drop that in as well. So, nutcases, I think, would be the best way to describe those two teams. Because doing this as a two-man effort is, it takes a hell of a lot out of you, let's put it that way. 47th is Straight Through Crew. 48th BSR, recovering back through the field after their early woes as well in the first 2 hours, and just pumped in a 1:19.6, which is only a second off their quickest lap of the race, an incredibly fast time considering it's dark. So well done to them. Certainly on their march back up through the field. 49th is Boneheads. 50th is the also recovering Teesside Tigers. 51st is 227 Piston Broke Racing. My guys are fighting their way back through after a couple of incidents as well. 52nd, the 111 of JS Racing. 53rd, DEER. 54th, Gravix Racing. 55 is Adrenico Racing. 56th is another recovering team, Race for Ruben. They're also coming back through after yet another incident for them. 57th is Three Blind Mice. 58th is another recovering Kart of BH Designs Racing. They had Brandon Williams on board not long ago. I'm not sure if he's still on board the Kart now, but another incredibly fast driver. So a shame to see them quite so far down the order. 59th is the Porsche Sport Team. We saw some woes for those in the last hour or so. 60th is LMS. 61st, Curiosity killed the Kart. 62nd, Rind Racing, the Lark Hall Arrive and Drive crew. 63rd is CTR and their Wampa Wampa Fruit. 64th is Any1 Racing. 65th in the pits currently is ZBR. 66th, RDT Racing. 67th, the recovering clubman team of CMC Racing. They're out there at the moment. They've been out for 29 minutes so far and have probably made themselves up about 10 to 12 places. Well, in fact, it must be 9 places or so, because they're in 67th of 77. So my maths letting me down once again. 68th is Shirley Bassey. 69th, Team Carter. 70th is Newmarket Hornets. They're currently in the pits. We are not sure how long they have been in the pits, but they were on a 12-minute stint. So I'd imagine that is a mechanical of some kind. 71st, Team Solon. 72nd, Century Simpletons. 73rd, Ain't Gonna Win. 74th, Two Stroke, who have had mechanical woe after mechanical woe after mechanical woe, but then if you name yourself Team Calamity when you're not racing 24-hour races, it kind of stands to reason. But well done on them for keeping going, pumping in a 1 minute 21 second lap on the last time round, so they've got some pace still in the car. 75th is AMF. 76th is the Injured Service Men and Women of Kart Force. And 77, and now circulating again at quite a pace, is the 37 of Why So Serious. So they are currently 48 laps off Kart Force, Andrew. If they run trouble-free, I think we could see them back in not the Wooden Spoon place before dawn. I'm going to put my neck on the line.
Possibly. I'll need to keep working at it, of course. A very, very good run down there, if I may say so, sir. I'm going to go back to my Nick Tandy story now, before I was rudely interrupted by the power fluctuation. The Nick Tandy stint was 2015 at Le Mans, the third Porsche, which went on to win the race, and a big part of it winning the race was because Nick Tandy, in probably a little bit later than this stage of the race, but you know, like we were talking about the wee hours again, where, you know, air's a bit cooler, engines run a bit stronger, tyres, you know, don't wear out as quickly because the track temperature's down a bit. And Nick Tandy did this mega stint that I don't really think people expected, and all of a sudden everyone thought, hang on a minute, this third Porsche, which has been taking things nice and